Spiders are meant to be fearsome hunters, right? Most of us picture relentless predators spinning webs and leaping after flying insects. But what if I told you that one spider defies everything we think we know? Today we dive into the astonishing world of Bagheera Kiplingi, a spider that rewrote the rules of biology by embracing a mostly vegetarian lifestyle. Yes, you heard that right, a spider that feeds on plants. Imagine stumbling upon a creature that looks like every other jumping spider, agile with keen vision and a compact body, but then noticing something entirely unexpected about its behavior. Bagheera Kiplingi is part of the Salticidae family, known for their dynamic movements and hunting prowess. At first glance, its physical features might convince you it's a typical meat-eating arachnid. However, as scientists dug deeper, they discovered that over 90% of this spider's diet comes from plant matter. This revelation not only shocked researchers, but also sparked a fascinating debate on evolutionary adaptation. Deep in the tropical forests of Mexico and Central America, researchers exploring the rich biodiversity of these regions uncovered a mystery. While surveying the lush canopies and shaded understories, they found a jumping spider that defied every rule of its kind. The specimen was named Bagheera Kiplingi, a nod to Rudyard Kipling's famous Black Panther inn, and soon it became clear that this species was anything but ordinary. Bagheera Kiplingi's discovery forced scientists to re-examine the very notion of what spiders are supposed to be. Traditionally, spiders are seen as efficient carnivores, preying on insects to survive. But here was a spider that had turned the tables by foraging on the nutrient-rich offerings of acacia plants. It found a steady, renewable food source that no other spider had ever exploited. So what does a vegetarian spider eat? The answer lies in the intricate relationship between acacia plants and their mutualistic partners. Many acacias produce specialized structures called Beltian bodies, small, protein and sugar-packed appendages that are typically collected by ants. Bagheera Kiplingi, however, has learned to take advantage of these delicious plant parts. Using modified mouthparts, this spider delicately scrapes the Beltian bodies off the acacias. Its chelicerae, which in most spiders are designed for injecting venom and subduing prey, have evolved subtle modifications to aid in processing plant material. This dietary adaptation not only provides a reliable source of energy, but also allows Bagheera Kiplingi to avoid the unpredictability of hunting live insects in a competitive ecosystem. The switch from a carnivorous to a predominantly herbivorous diet is a rare event in the animal kingdom. In the case of Bagheera Kiplingi, this evolution appears to be a masterstroke of adaptation. By exploiting a niche that very few predators occupy, this spider has minimized competition with its strictly carnivorous cousins. Instead of battling for dwindling insect populations, it taps into an abundant and renewable resource, plant material. This unusual feeding strategy also raises fascinating questions about coevolution. Could the spider's foraging habits have influenced the evolution of the acacia plants themselves? Some scientists speculate that the presence of Bagheera Kiplingi might have driven certain acacias to produce even richer Beltian bodies, indirectly benefiting both the plant and the spider. It is a vivid example of how nature's rules can be rewritten when organisms adapt to unexpected challenges. I have to confess, I used to be terrified of spiders. Their quick movements and eerie silence always sent shivers down my spine. But then, one day, I found myself face to face with a creature that changed my perspective entirely. Instead of being a monster in a dark corner, this spider became a symbol of nature's ingenuity. It was a small, unassuming creature that held within it a story of evolution, adaptation, and survival. This personal encounter transformed my fear into fascination and ultimately inspired me to explore the deeper mysteries of the natural world. Bagheera Kiplingi is not found just anywhere. It thrives in the tropical forests where the air is humid and every leaf teems with life. These forests are complex ecosystems where every organism plays a part in a grand, interconnected web. Here, the acacia trees, ants, and even other spiders engage in delicate, sometimes competitive relationships. In the dappled light of the forest canopy, this spider scuttles along plant surfaces. blending in with the greenery. Its habitat is a vibrant mosaic of colors and textures, a living laboratory where evolutionary experiments are constantly underway. The unique conditions of the tropical forest have provided the perfect stage for Bagheera Kiplingi's unusual diet to emerge, a story of survival that challenges our conventional wisdom. Let's delve deeper into the science. Researchers have closely examined the physical adaptations of Bagheera Kiplingi. Its modified chelicerae, which are less suited for killing prey and more adept at processing plant matter, reveal an evolutionary shift that is both subtle and profound. Detailed studies show that this spider's digestive system is optimized to extract nutrients from plant sugars and proteins, a stark contrast to the typical enzyme profiles found in carnivorous spiders. Moreover, the spider's behavior is equally remarkable. Instead of pursuing agile, fleeing insects, Bagheera Kiplingi employs a careful, deliberate foraging strategy. It approaches acacia plants with the same stealth and precision as any hunter. Yet its target is entirely different. This blend of predatory instinct and herbivorous adaptation makes it a fascinating subject for evolutionary biologists and ecologists alike. There's more to this story than just a quirky dietary twist. Bagheera Kiplingi's behavior offers insights into how nature can inspire innovative solutions for our own challenges. In a world facing food shortages and environmental stress, understanding how organisms adapt to exploit new resources is critical. The spider's reliance on renewable plant matter rather than sporadic prey suggests a model of sustainability that could have broader implications. Imagine if in some distant future we could learn from nature's playbook and develop systems that mimic these efficient, low-waste feeding strategies. Bagheera Kiplingi might be small, but its impact on our understanding of resource use could be huge. It challenges us to think beyond traditional boundaries and consider alternative ways of sustaining life in an ever-changing environment. At this point in our journey, you might be wondering how such a small spider could influence big ideas. Picture this. After weeks of observing Bagheera Kiplingi in its natural habitat, scientists realized something extraordinary. Not only was the spider thriving on a plant-based diet, but its presence was also altering the dynamics of its ecosystem. The delicate balance between acacia trees and their ant defenders was being reshaped by this unexpected visitor. It was as if nature itself had thrown a curveball. The more the researchers studied, the more they discovered how interconnected everything was. A spider that chose plants over prey wasn't just an oddity, it was a catalyst for rethinking ecological relationships and the future of biodiversity. In that moment, the full significance of Bagheera Kiplingi's existence came into focus. If you love nature that refuses to follow the rules, hit subscribe. We've got a lot more where this came from. This is not just a story about a spider, it's an invitation to explore the wild, unexpected corners of our planet where life surprises us at every turn. The story of Bagheera Kiplingi is a perfect example of evolution's creativity. Every aspect of its existence, from its physical structure to its feeding habits, challenges the conventional narrative of what it means to be a spider. By breaking free from the typical carnivorous mold, this tiny arachnid has carved out a niche that is both innovative and sustainable. Scientists continue to study this extraordinary creature, looking for clues that could lead to breakthroughs in understanding not just spider evolution, but the broader mechanisms of adaptation in nature. The implications of its lifestyle extend far beyond the realm of arachnology. They touch on ecology, sustainability, and even our approach to solving global challenges. As we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that Bagheera Kiplingi is more than just a scientific curiosity. It stands as a testament to nature's boundless potential for innovation. Its story encourages us to question what we think we know and to embrace the unexpected. This spider reminds us that sometimes the most astonishing discoveries come from looking where we least expect them. Whether you're a science enthusiast, an eco-warrior, or simply someone who marvels at the wonders of the natural world, there's a lesson here. Never underestimate the power of nature to surprise, inspire, and innovate. In the grand narrative of life, Bagheera Kiplingi flips the script on what it means to be a predator. By choosing a mostly vegetarian diet, this unassuming spider challenges our deepest assumptions about biology and evolution. Its journey, from discovery to revelation, mirrors our own quest for understanding in a complex, ever-changing world. Let this be a reminder that sometimes the smallest creatures can lead to the biggest breakthroughs. The lessons we learn from this spider could one day influence how we approach issues of sustainability and food security on a global scale. And who knows? Perhaps in its own way, Bagheera Kiplingi is helping to pave the way for a more balanced and sustainable future. As we conclude this exploration, remember that every twist in nature's story is an opportunity to learn something new. Bagheera Kiplingi isn't just a spider, it's a symbol of nature's resilience and its endless capacity for reinvention. I hope this journey into the world of the vegetarian spider has inspired you to look at nature with fresh eyes. The story of Bagheera Kiplingi is far from over, and its mysteries continue to unfold with each new discovery. Let us all remain curious, keep exploring, and never stop questioning the limits of what we believe is possible. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into one of nature's most fascinating surprises. Stay curious, and remember, the next big breakthrough could be hiding in the smallest corner of the world.